It's impressive enough to go pro in one sport. It's something else to do it in two. Our Corey Miller introduces us to one of the strongest men at the track on this NASCAR race day and his connection to our town.
There are many important jobs that contribute to every single NASCAR team on race day. However, the guys with arguably the most pressure reside right here on pit road. In the stall for the number 16 car of A.J. Allmendinger, one pit crew member may stick out just a bit. If you think jackman Marshall McFadden looks like he could be an NFL linebacker instead of changing tires on pit road, well, you'd be exactly right. McFadden played 10 games in the NFL over 3 seasons, mostly on special teams, ending his career in 2014 right here in St. Louis with the Rams.
And, you know, sometimes you don't have the best season, but you have some memorable moments just coming to practice or just hanging out with the fella. It was pretty good.
McFadden played in Canada for a bit, but battled injuries and decided to turn the page to his next chapter. But just how did that chapter become a spot on a NASCAR pit crew?
A friend invited me out one day. A lot of people go to school and they go to pit school and they do this and they go that. I saw guys that looked like me. I mean, guys flying around after practice. They went and worked out. They had their own film session. They had a masseuse. I was like, man, this is probably something that I can get into.
And not long after, McFadden got the call to the big leagues in his second pro sport.
And they were just like, hey, man, if you're serious about this, you know, we got a contract waiting for it. We got a contract for you. And I signed the contract and, you know, 8 years later, here I go. And I mean, I'm just getting better and better each and every year.
There are obviously physical characteristics that made the linebacker a good fit for his job as a jackman. However, there are some pretty notable differences between his two pro sports careers.
When it comes to pit crew on the NASCAR side, is no room for error, like zero. You know, and I think that's the only difference between that and football. Is in football, you know, I can mess up on the play and somebody else make the tackle. Somebody can cover for me. But it's not that with pit crew. You got a certain amount of seconds to get the job done, to get your car back out there off pit road to compete and hopefully, you know, get a chance to win. Because a split second can cost you millions of dollars.
That was a look at a full pit stop for McFadden and his team. It requires skill, practice, and the utmost accuracy.
The jackman is like the quarterback of the operation. You know, once the car come in, usually I'm jacking the car up at a negative. So I'm jacking the car up before it even stops. So it takes a lot of choreography, it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of practice.
So instead of tackles at the Dome, this Sunday in St. Louis, McFadden was focused on tires at the track. And he has no plans on hitting the brakes on his second career anytime soon. For Sports Plus, I'm Corey Miller.